Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to the Games Cage podcast. Today, and only today, we are going to only talk about Animal Crossing for the next 3 hours. We're going to talk about weeds, we're going to talk about hedges, we're going to talk about leaf, we're going to talk about red, we're going to talk about villagers, ugly ones, we're going to talk about the town hall. We're gonna talk about fishing. We're gonna talk about fucking villagers. We're gonna talk about everything.
Why?
I don't know. Hey, alright. Anyways, I'm gonna shut the fuck up now, everybody. As always, this is usually your usual crew. You know, there's always something fucking up here. We have Mr. Pio 1.
What's good? What's good?
Yep. We have Mr. Storm Yorha.
What's up?
Internet celebrity in the UK, apparently. We have Mr. Johnny Logson.
Hello.
And we have
no Noah.
Noah. Where's Noah? Where's
Noah is chilling.
Guys, can you hear me?
Noah. Oh, hey Noah.
Hey, what's up?
How are you, Noah? How are you doing?
Good. I just woke up half an hour ago.
What are you playing? What are you playing?
Right now, I'm playing Tekken 7 a lot.
Okay.
And I'm playing fancy games, yeah.
Okay, cool. Thanks, Noah. I mean, like, you know, I like when you go first. You know, it's you because I know you play a lot of games and stuff.
Yeah.
Hey,
You just, I just like the hidden I like to hide my stats.
Oh my god. Anyways, we've got a good show for you guys today. Next Gen essentially begins because we had the reveal of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. We're gonna have an Xbox event. We're gonna do those predictions. We got new release dates for Last of Us and Ghost. We got some Nintendo sad news, and so let's get right into this show. So let's start obviously what we always do, the games we've been playing this week. Mr. Pio 1, what would you like to start us with? I know what you've been playing, but tell the audience.
All right. I finished up my fifth playthrough of Final Fantasy VII Remake. That's just for fun. Like I always for some reason I have to play that like 2 or 3 hours a day. Just because. But I started on Final Fantasy 13. I want to complete a lot of Final Fantasy games I have not played yet before Xenoblade.
Okay.
And it's on Xbox and the PC now on Steam on sale actually. So if you want to play those, all trilogies like at 7 to 10 euros or dollars each. So so far it's very good. It was very confusing in the beginning. 13 was, but once you get into it, it's really good. And a lot of people complain about it being narrative, but like technically all Final Fantasy games except 12 and 15 are like very narrative.
Yeah, fair.
Just like so like. It's not like you can go to an open world area, like an open world game. It's not no fun. Only like 2 or 3 that are like that.
Okay.
Where you can like free roam and shit. No, but it's really good. It's really good. The characters are really like starting to heat up.
Okay.
I'm in chapter 10 right now. There are 13 chapters.
Okay.
Of course, now the chapters are very long now compared to before. Like a chapter now is like super long compared to the beginning ones.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm enjoying that.
Okay.
So Final Fantasy games. That's my main focus now.
What about Animal Crossing? I remember you bought that.
Yeah.
I know you played for like, you know, the first day it came out.
Yeah, week, yeah.
I would call it like a day. I would call it like a day plus like 7, like plus a couple of hours, you know? Where's that at in your existence?
I'm gonna go back to that maybe.
That's what I thought. You're trash. Moving on. Storm, you're out. What have you been playing?
Bruh. What have I been playing? I forgot, to be honest.
Okay, let's see. I can help you. You were playing Resident Evil 5.
You can talk if you want, Jesus Christ.
You were playing Resident Evil 5.
Yeah, I guess.
What else were you playing? Fuck, did you play it?
Can I talk, sir?
Go for it.
Jesus, I know you like talking, but
He's helping you.
Nier Automata on PC.
Okay.
I also started Drakengard 3.
Okay.
I played Fire Emblem Fate Conquest.
How many chapters?
Right now I'm at chapter 10.
Oh wow. Okay. Wow. You did progress. How are you enjoying Conquest?
It's okay.
Oh, okay.
And I've played also. Jesus Christ. Yeah,
I
I
love
beat
that game.
Vanquish yesterday.
Oh, does it hold up?
I like it better the first time.
Okay. Oh, you liked it better the first time. Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know why. I just saw like I felt bored like halfway through, and I just pushed through.
Interesting.
That's it.
Okay. Fair.
That's all, I guess.
Fair. Okay, cool. All right, lit. Johnny, Mr. Johnny Lockstone, what have you been playing?
I finished RE3 remake.
Oh, you played RE2 and 3.
Yeah.
So how would you
Yeah.
compare those two? Like, which one is better? Do you think?
RE2 way better, like 100% way better. Yeah. RE3 I like the work. It had like the dodge. It had more action.
Mm-hmm.
Nemesis was scary as fuck. He runs and all that. I feel like RE3 was way easier than
Yeah.
RE2.
Yeah.
And what else did I play? Also was playing Metal Gear Rising for the first time.
Oh.
I say Raiden is a badass,
Yeah,
and
Ryan's a cool dude.
I don't know if there's gonna be any hope for a sequel for this game, but so far I want one.
People have always
And-
wanted one, but Konami nowadays, very difficult
Oh
to
yeah,
work
that's
with.
true.
Which is really
Fuck
weird
that
because
company.
that game is so for hack and slash. That game is so amazing.
Really? How much-
Exactly.
That's the crazy part.
Oh my god.
And
I don't know, man. Fucking Konami. It doesn't
And
like
I
it
was-
actually it exceeded expectations by like times 3. How the
Really?
how can you say that and then you okay whatever fuck Konami.
Hashtag fuck Konami.
and
The
also
only
I've
thing you're
been
gonna say
playing.
about the game is like okay sorry Johnny. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Like the only thing like last time they talked about the game they talked about what a success it was and like that's it. Like why would you even say something like that to get people's hopes up for a
Right.
sequel?
Right.
Oh yeah, the game made way above our expectation. It's so really good, especially for like it did be on the team. The team were happy with it. You know, it scored great. Like our review was everything. Literally, it has everything for a sequel that it needs. And
Nope.
I mean, they have the people still there working. They have their IP. They have everything. They have everything they need to make a sequel, basically.
Listen, man, it's they just don't like fun. You know, it's the
Yeah.
anti-fun police.
Yeah.
All right.
And
Okay.
also I've been playing Animal Crossing a lot
Oh,
more.
you got back to it.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
proud of you.
Yeah, but like the thing is, the only thing that's like stopping me is bells.
Oh, you're poor, loser.
Yes, like
What-
I only have like 300,000 bells now.
Why don't you go buy a bunch of turnips?
I did. I
Oh, you
just
did? Okay, cool. All right, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. All right, cool. Well, I mean, I'll also get into what I've been playing here. Well, one of them is something I played and then Johnny played with me. Streets of Rage 4.
Oh yes.
So Streets of Rage 4,
Yes.
new game, about $20. This is the first new Streets of Rage in like 20 years. It's a Sega IP, but it was developed by an indie studio. I think that they worked with. They did the remake of Monster Boy or some shit. So they're good with like art style games. So Streets of Rage 4 is fucking awesome. This game
It's amazing.
is amazing. Like, man, first of all, I think easily the best beat 'em up I've ever played. Second of all, this soundtrack has no right being this fucking good. All right?
Oh shit.
No right being this good.
Mm-hmm.
How you gonna have a character select screen that sounds this good, bro? Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Like, it's I know. Look, oh my god, are you kidding me, bro? This entire soundtrack, killer. Like, I honestly think, you know, if someone were to just buy this game for the soundtrack, it's worth it because it's just $20. So you have a killer soundtrack. The aesthetic is so cool. It's one of those art style games, but it never feels like a Flash game because the animations are so well done. Like, it's all hand drawn. It's all like made from scratch. It's not a remake. It's a new game. The characters are so fun. I mean, John, so basically I played the game about 3 times now. I played it once on PC with 2 friends. I've played it twice with Johnny. So yeah, I played it about 3 times now. So I fucking adore this game. I think, again, the combat system is so simple, but there's a lot of intricates to it, right? Because, like, so you have a basic punch, you have your specials. You also have stuff like forward punch, like up special, side, neutral special. And that's mainly it, but because a lot of enemies have different enemy patterns and moves, you tend to actually, like, you tend to try to, you have to diversify your moves. So you can't spam a button, right? Like, some enemies you can't jump and hit because they'll uppercut you. Some enemies you can't just walk up to. Some enemies you have to grab, so you walk up to an enemy just to grab them. So it's like, you have to use your different moves to get into different enemies. It's not easy at all. Johnny and I were playing, trying to get, like, better rankings and stuff. There's a lot of cool unlockables, like, you can unlock, like, old school characters and shit. But man, like, I was shocked because I knew I was gonna love this game from, like, because it was announced late last year. I knew I was gonna love it just because I love that style. But I didn't know I would adore it this much. I actually think this is, like, one of my favorite games this year. I think it's amazing. It's perfect on any console you buy it on, whether it's Switch or PC or PS4. It's actually one of the only Switch games that uses the Switch invite system.
Exactly.
I lost my mind when I was on the menu screen, and when I pressed invite, I thought it was gonna do the thing where, like, in game, like, Johnny has to be in the game to get an invite. But he told me, like, hey, a notification just popped on my Switch. I was like, huh? And it was hilariously mind blowing that on a Nintendo console, that's a mind blowing moment. But yeah, no, I thought the level design was really cool. The music was banging. Art style is amazing. The story is so cheesy and dumb in a great way. Of, like, the story of the game, okay? The soundtrack is so good that the story of the game is based around the soundtrack, because it's literally the villains trying to mind control the city with music. So imagine that. So I fucking love it. It's dumb, it's wild, it's crazy, and it's just, like, I think it's amazing, and, like, I just want to keep replaying it and try to get better scores. Johnny, what did you think?
It's an amazing game. It's a must buy for everyone.
I agree. Everyone on this podcast should play it. Johnny, Payo, you should buy it. I'll play it with you.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
Yes.
Is it better than 2?
Yes, yeah, it's better than 2.
Oh, wow.
Dude, if you like Streets of Rage, you literally need it. Bro, it's $20 now. Just fucking get it.
$22.
$22. I'll get it and play it with you. Oh, I have it. I'll play it with you. It's
Okay.
amazing, bro. And again, it's only, like, the thing about the game, it's weird that's, like, the campaign is only about two-ish hours. But obviously a game like this is about replaying, trying to get better ranks. You can, what's cool is you can unlock old school versions of the character. So for example, when you like, let's say you get a certain amount of score, you can unlock Axel from Streets of Rage 1, and he looks like a sprite. Like, he looks like he's pixel art, and he has, like, his basic moves and shit. Or you can unlock all the other characters. But yeah, so really cool shit. I fucking love that game. My Animal Crossing addiction has continued. It is not lowered or anything. I'm still in love with this game. I keep wanting to play this game. I'm about 215 hours into it, which is crazy.
Oh, wow.
It's almost, right now, I guess it's my third most played Switch game, because number 1 is Smash, and I don't think anything will pass that, because that's like 600, like near 700 hours. Then it's Mario Odyssey at like 250. Then it's Mario Maker at 220. And this is at 215, so this is about to pass Mario Maker. But yeah, I continue to be addicted to it. My town, I feel like this is the first week where I've really sat down and thought, like, my town is really fucking dope now. Like, I obviously still have some things to put in there. I have some areas I gotta do. I gotta have a server area. I wanna have, like, a little fucking game setup area. There's a lot of shit I'm trying to do. But I love this shit. Fucking fantastic game. What else did I play? Oh, Persona 5 Royal. I've continued that. I'm at Makoto's Palace. I'm at the end of Makoto's Palace. And again, Persona 5 Royal, I'm really loving it. It feels good to be back with that cast, since it's been, for me, 3 years, so I haven't played in a while. And yeah, again, I'm trying to get through it. I think I'm like 40 hours into it now. So I can't wait to really get to the crazy endgame stuff, but that's still a while away. But I'm trying to finish it before Xenoblade. So yeah, I think that's been the bulk of my gaming time. But now, it is time to get into some of the news of the week, because this has felt like we're finally here. It's May. It's time for games. It's time for next gen to begin its, like, marketing run. So we're gonna start with Xbox. So Xbox is going to showcase a third-party show this week on Thursday, whereas it's basically going to be next-gen third-party games. We don't know if it's exclusives or just showing third-party stuff. Either
They
way,
confirmed only first party.
exactly. But can it be a third-party exclusive? I assume.
I just said all third parties, so maybe
Yeah.
it's some exclusives.
Yeah, what I mean is
They-
that
they-
yeah.
games, yeah.
Yeah, so we have the Xbox third-party showcase. Again, they confirmed that there's going to be a different event, I assume in June, where E3 would have been, where they show what their first parties are doing. What do you guys think? What was your first read on this?
Star Ocean, obviously.
Okay.
Wait, Star Ocean, that game? Yeah.
I think. Remember last year, all the trailers we got on Xbox conference. I think we're gonna get gameplay on the 7th of May. So like Elder Ring, all those games that we have done nothing know about that Microsoft has to deal with, marketing deal with. I think we're gonna get gameplay now, and then the later they're gonna showcase the exclusive like Halo and Halo Blade and all those games. But I feel like for now they're gonna show off like the FPS mode, the smart delivery stuff, the all that like everything like about the Xbox itself and the third party games. And later on, they're gonna focus on just their like first party games.
Do you think this is the one where we get the price?
I don't think so. I think I'll wait till the June event.
Right. Yeah. Maybe maybe that makes sense. Oh,
I mean,
maybe,
I think-
yeah.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be $500 anyway, at least. So.
Yeah. No, because like know how they said these rumors that there might be two Xboxes, like a base and a more powerful one. I think the base would be like around 450, and the other one would be like 550 to 600.
Well, if you look at the specs for the Lockhart, it's basically like almost identical to Xbox One X, and that's like $300 now. So I don't think that's gonna be at the most $400. I think
Interesting.
Yeah, sure.
Lockhart. So if like Xbox One X is $300, like regular price everywhere, $300 right now.
Right.
And the Lockhart is almost identical to that. Why wouldn't that be like 350 or something?
Right. Yeah. I mean,
True.
what's interesting is like what's it called. It's gonna be interesting to see if we're gonna like. I'm just excited to see new games, right? Because like or games in general. Because like let's all like Jeff. What do you think? What game do you think we'll see at this Xbox thing? Like realistically.
You mean third party or
Yeah, because this one's just third parties.
Sense Creed, obviously. Actually, I don't even know. Like Cyberpunk, I guess.
Oh, you think we'll
So
see?
yeah, they might show off on a new hardware.
Dying
Oh,
Light.
that would be dope. That would be
Dying
dope
Light,
if
yeah.
they showed off Xbox One X and then they showed off next Series X. The difference.
Yeah.
That would be dope. Because like then like people who get it on Xbox One X, right? Or Xbox One in general, they can buy it day one, and then like when the patch comes to Xbox Series X, they don't have to pay anything. You just keep playing.
Yeah.
All your data saves, and just get the 60 frames and all that shit.
Maybe
So I
we'll
think
finally. Yeah.
Maybe
we'll finally
that's-
see. Oh, yeah. Go.
Yeah, I think that's a good selling point because like you have seen some people like wait, I just wait for the PS5 or Xbox Series X to play Cyberpunk. Well, if you get the free upgrade to 60 FPS version and all that, you
Right.
don't have to wait. You can just replay it or keep playing it when
Yeah.
it comes out.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. Exactly. The
So
smart
you can-
delivery
so you
thing.
can- so you can- yeah, so you can like confidently buy day one and just play it for a bit, and if it's not for you now, just wait until the Series X. You have the game. You're gonna keep it forever anyway.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I think one that could be a lock, and Jeff, I'm sure Jeff and all of us probably excited. Tales of Arise, because it was revealed at Xbox conference last year.
yes.
And it's been dormant for a while now, so I feel like this would be a good place to show it off. Show obviously some Japanese game support.
Well, I'm
What do you
thinking about maybe Grand Blue Fantasy Relink.
Oh, you
Because
think?
that shit was presented as a PS4 exclusive.
Oh yeah.
And we know that first person likes like to like introduce like this Japanese game that were supposed to be exclusive and say, oh no, now it's on Xbox.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they want to have more Japanese games
so
on.
long to show new content ever since.
Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, I would bet on that, but I would 100% bet on Tales because they even revealed the Tales of Vesperia remaster like 2 E3s ago. So clearly they have just ties to that series as a whole. So I could see that. What other third party? I mean, we could get a new announcement, like a new third party game announced too. Like it's not necessarily just existing things.
The new Call of Duty?
The new Call. Ooh, that's it. No, but see, I think because no,
I think that's
they
the
have
June thing.
marketing with Sony. Like Activision
Oh
has their
yeah,
deal
they
with
have
Sony.
exclusive.
Yeah.
What was that new?
Battlefield. They said there's still a while. Oh no, they could do what the fuck's that game? God damn it, what am I thinking of? Shit. Fuck, I blanked
Wait,
out.
how about
Yeah, what's up?
Isn't Babylon Falls like all consoles?
No, it's PS4 exclusive.
No, it's on PC too.
Oh yeah, you know what I mean,
PC?
like on console, PS4. I mean, I could see. I mean, what if Platinum's fourth announcement, which we don't know yet, shows up?
Oh
here?
yeah.
I doubt it.
That would be cool.
You doubt it? You
Oh,
don't think
but okay, so this might be a stretch. But what if they announce a release day for FF7 remake on Xbox?
Nah, it's too early.
No?
That's probably gonna be early next year, I think.
Yeah.
No.
I think you saved
Well,
that for like game, like something like a Game Awards thing of like FF7 remake now coming to Xbox One on April or something.
Didn't they announce it pretty early for Death Stranding? That it was gonna be on PC.
That was a leak.
It
But then they
looked-
did they officially announce it later, like
it was
a
like
month or
this
two
year, no?
after?
Well, they had
No.
to because they were like they got too many questions about it. So basically, Kojima, someone there had to follow up with the company,
Mhm.
so they decided to leak that stuff.
Right.
I see.
Yeah, again, I could see something Sega here. I don't know what exactly, but something Sega will definitely be in there. I'm sure we'll
Didn't
see.
it? Didn't they we're gonna have Sonic news every month?
Well, that got COVID canned that whole thing. Like that fucked everything up because we were supposed to get SXSW in March. Then they were like, all right, we're gonna do like a Sonic Direct or something in April, and then in April they were like, that's getting delayed. I think Sonic's gonna show up at the IGN Summer of Gaming event.
That's true.
Yeah. So no, I think the Xbox, like, I think what's cool is like we don't know exactly. I mean, I think we most likely are gonna see Avengers here. And
They have a
maybe,
deal with Sony.
yeah, like oh, do they? They have the marketing with Sony.
Yes.
Okay.
We have pre-order exclusive stuff for Sony.
Okay.
Okay, so this might be a stretch. It's like a football field stretch.
I think you know what I'm gonna say.
So
What do you guys say?
Persona 3 and 4 and
Oh my
5
God.
music
Okay.
has been it has
Oh
been
my
okay.
God.
Hear me out.
Oh my
So
god.
recently, Atlas has been taking down all the songs, right? For Persona 3, 4, and 5, right? What if they make a remaster collection, remake collection?
Johnny, did you know Kingdom Hearts on the first week of Xbox the remaster sold like 8,000 copies? That JRPGs don't sell like they're not gonna.
But
Yeah, it would be a good move, but there's nothing gonna happen. I promise
But-
it's not gonna happen.
what if they poured it to Switch?
This isn't-
PS4,
Okay, if it's for Switch and PS4,
Xbox?
sure. Listen, man, I didn't make hashtag break free Persona for this to get it locked on Xbox.
Okay, what if they pour it to like all consoles though?
Oh yeah, I mean, sure. If they could, like, we could get a game announced tomorrow that's gonna be on everything. Like tomorrow, sorry, not tomorrow. Thursday. We could get the Batman game finally show. Whatever Rocksteady's working on. Like that could be shown, and again, not every game is gonna be exclusive.
Fucking legend. Like every fucking show they say, oh, maybe this game's gonna be here.
Oh, when do you think
Hey,
it's
by the
coming
way, I'm gonna say what Johnny thought. Okay,
Yeah.
what if this? Just think about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like world premiere, third party game.
Yeah.
Not exclusive, but third party game.
Mm-hmm.
Just think about it. The next Kingdom Hearts game.
No. Too early.
What if? I know.
Dude,
What if?
Okay, if they do, I feel like
I just think
they might show
All
a
Kingdom
teaser.
Hearts games are now on Xbox, so why not?
Yeah, because like Square Enix and Microsoft have like a good deal because look at the FF 15 that was heavily promoted on the Xbox.
right. I could see
So
more
maybe-
like Yakuza 7 gets its Western release date here than Kingdom
Oh
Hearts.
yeah, that's true.
Um,
Yeah, because like I thought Kingdom Hearts was about to get released this year though,
right.
but
I mean, what do you think also about Nier Replicant? Do you think we could get the gameplay debut here?
Maybe. Yeah, it makes
Oh,
sense.
that's a possibility. That's
That'd be
a
kind
good
of cool.
possibility.
Yeah, it's because
makes-
yeah, that'd be cool. Yes, so again, we're going to see. So obviously, by the way, we will be doing a live reaction to the show when it airs, so stay tuned on twitch.tv/GameSketch when that comes up. But one game that is going to be shown there that was revealed this week is Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Now, I know this is a good topic for Mr. Payo and Jeff, especially Jeff apparently because both of you, because you really both love Viking stuff. So, Jeff, this has been rumored for a while. It's finally announced. How did you feel? What's your read on everything? What do we know? What are you excited about? All that stuff. Give me your take.
So this is something like a Ubisoft employee directly told me. Like when they came to my school in February.
Oh, okay.
He legit told me it's a Viking game.
Oh
so
my God.
there's a lot of things I already knew.
Right.
The more details that unveiled recently are like amazing to me.
Right.
Like this is basically like a dream game. Like it's basically like a fucking Viking open world game. It's not even. I wouldn't even consider it Assassin's Creed. You know.
Okay. Yeah, we dropped that a while ago.
What about with
The only Assassin's Creed about this game is the hidden blade.
Yeah.
Yeah, the blade. That's it. Because like, who's gonna use a fucking blade when we have a fucking Viking axe, a Viking sword and shit? Like, come on. Who's gonna like imagine like that, right? You're gonna go like to war. You're gonna have like a war, right? Vikings, right? Ships and shit. Oh no, I'm gonna use my hidden blade, not my fucking big axe. Like, what the fuck?
Jesus Christ.
it's only there. The only reason they have the blade still there is just to call Assassin's Creed to sell more copies. That's it.
Exactly.
The name,
of course,
the name alone.
Yeah, the name means that. Like, Assassin's Creed does not mean what. Sure, there's a fucking animus. We're gonna not give a shit about whatever happens in the human world, as always.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, like, well, first of all, cool way they revealed it with the boss logic art. I'm sure they had like maybe a different plan originally, but now with the stay-at-home stuff, they're like, let's do like a cool little reveal style. But yeah, I mean, what details do we know about the game, Jeff? Like, what are the main big features?
I was about to say.
Yeah, go.
The thing they fucking like capitalize on is like freedom. They want you to like basically make the fucking class you want. Like each hand, you can basically equip a weapon in each hand. Like you can have an axe in like your right hand, a fucking sword in your left hand, or like a fucking shield or a bow, or like you can like combine any combo possible.
Okay.
And fucking switch weapon very fast. Like you can have a second class and switch between them and fucking chain combos. They want you to like do whatever you want. And then this freedom extends to like the open world thing. Like it's not they basically recreate the entirety of England.
Okay.
Plus the sea that leads to fucking Norway.
Bruh, it's so big. Like it's like Odyssey was so big. I can't even imagine how fucking big this
the map
game
is bigger than Odyssey. Odyssey was like 50% water.
Jesus Christ.
And they said it would be less water in this game.
I hope so.
Just imagine that.
Jesus Christ.
And then what else I said?
That could be bad though, because Odyssey was, I think, too big.
Yeah,
They said,
yeah. Keep going.
Jesus. They said you can. There was also be like hidden towns. I mean, not hidden, but like probably other locations that are still like hidden. Betting on Paris.
Okay.
Because the Vikings in history, they basically fucking destroyed Paris.
Okay.
They fucking ruined that town.
Jesus.
So I'm betting on Paris. And then you can have your own like village and upgrade stuff and recruit people and fucking like build your Viking squad to raid village. Yeah, you can raid every village you want. Like you can decide raid to get resource and like upgrade your village. It's like basically a fucking Viking simulator.
Yeah, that's like that was my thing when I saw it. I'm like, it's crazy how much more sim like it is. Of like now you're building your town and you're choosing your it's like it's obviously like you're still gonna get into regular action stuff. I wonder how much of that stuff is gonna be optional versus forced. Because like I'm sure average Joe who wants to buy the game is definitely not gonna give a shit about building their town or whatever.
It's always like fast and like arcade. It won't ever be like Red Dead Redemption. They don't do that.
No, that's
no.
It's still gonna be like it's still gonna be arcade and you can stuff will happen every 2 minutes in the open world game.
And did they confirm the mythical stuff?
Yes, basically now it's basically like it's something they would just do in every game now, and I like that because now they completely drop the shit. They have an excuse for it. It's like the Animus, like no, it's like the hidden fragment trying to create illusions for you, but they're not actually real. But like for your character, they are real. I mean, it's a wacky explanation that doesn't make sense, but at least it allows you to have fucking mythical things. Because a lot of these civilizations, like they live their like religion like it's real, right?
Yeah.
So if you're gonna explore this civilization, might as well have their like beliefs thrown
Yeah.
on you,
True, 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 true,
like
true.
to really like immerse yourself in what they think, what they believe, etc.
Crazy shit. Well,
And
yeah, what else?
they also tease like you can fucking probably the biggest. You can customize your tattoos, your fucking everything.
Okay, okay. So you're excited. This is like your fantasy.
Yeah. But
Wow,
Yeah.
that's cute. Pio, you're a Viking. How are you excited?
Yeah, I love the Viking show. Like I always liked Vikings since I was a kid. Obviously because I live in Sweden too. Like there's like
it's true, eh? It's like a big.
we have Viking museums. I've been like, so in Stockholm, right? There's like multiple museums that are only dedicated to Vikings, and like I've seen a
Aw.
huge Viking ship. Like I've been inside a like that ship is like a fucking small town. Like I've walked in a ship where Vikings were, right? So it's like the fact that if you can like if they create a ship like that, like that would be so. You don't understand how big that shit is. That's like imagine a big mansion, right? Times like 5, like a big like Bill Gates mansion. Times like those fucking Viking ships are like a small town. Not a joke. Like
you can customize your ship in a game, so I bet you can like make it bigger too.
oh, probably yeah. Like I'm not like imagine 10,000 people on a ship today.
That's
Like like back then, not the modern ship. Like a back then freezer ship.
Jesus Christ.
Like that's meant for war. Like
wow,
so I'm very excited.
I'm glad your childhood is coming back to you. Like you can really
Well,
live your fantasy now. Like this is what you look like a Viking. And I'm glad you get to fulfill your dreams.
So Fadel, I have a question for you. Do you want to take your shirt off and fight me?
Yes, let's go right now. Yes.
Okay, all right.
I'm sorry. This podcast. Sorry.
Oh, what the fuck happened?
PG podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's funny. I guess me, like, there's you two, and then there's me and Johnny, right? Me and Johnny are the ones that are more like, I would say, like, this looks cool. I mean, we have to see the gameplay. I feel like the Xbox gameplay thing. I kind of like. I feel like I say this every time that I'm done with Assassin's Creed. It's like, and I think I've literally played all of them. I think I've actually played all the mainline ones. Other than the spin-off, I've played them all. And it's like, after Origins, I was like, okay, this is good, but I want to see what they could do. I gave Odyssey a shot, and I couldn't beat Odyssey. I was like, I can't do this anymore. So, I don't think, realistically, I'm going to be into this. And it depends. It depends what people are saying. It depends what comes out around it. Like, if there's anything within its vicinity that I really want, I'm just going to hold off on it. But it's not, like, it's just not something I am immediately excited for. For me, like, just a bigger world than Odyssey sounds like hell on earth. Just that kind of, I don't know, that maybe that style's not maybe for me. I don't know. What do you think, Johnny?
I'll just have to see. Like, if the gameplay is good, if the world's like interesting to me, then I'll buy it. But like as of now, I'm not. I'm like, I don't need it right now.
Right. Yeah.
Like I'm just like I'm curious. Like I'm open minded.
You're gonna wait and see, basically. You're not gonna day one.
Because for me, Odyssey was my aesthetic. I love Greek mythology shit. Like that's my jam. I love that kind of stuff. So it was disappointing for me when I didn't really love the game. And obviously, even Origins. I mean, as an Arab, it hits close. Like I understood the fucking comments they were making and jokes they were making and stuff. So it's like I got my two styles of games, and it didn't hook me. So I hope I end up liking this one, but I'm not sure exactly. So we'll see. We'll see. And the gameplay reveal is going to be important. I'm excited to see. I mean, this is the first that we're going to see basically our first next-gen looking game. So I'm very curious to see if they stepped up their graphical powers and shit like that. So yeah, that's going to be cool shit right there. And we're going to find out soon. When do you think it releases, by the way?
November.
You think it'll be November? Because they said holiday, they didn't say November. I guess it could be.
Well, end of October, beginning of November, like every Assassin's Creed ever.
Yeah, because I think Odyssey was September. No, I'm pretty sure
it was October.
Let me check. It was either early October or September. I'm pretty sure. Let's check. Video game.
2nd October.
October's exactly. Okay, I remember it would be really early. Yeah. Yeah.
October or November. That's
October 2nd. Yeah, so it's going to be like that. Okay, cool. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. Now, let's go into some Pio territory. You know, we've got something for all fans here. Last of Us and Ghost of Tsushima. So
Yeah.
if you remember, first of all, last week, right
Yeah,
at
on the podcast.
yeah, right at the end of the podcast, footage started to leak for Last of Us.
Yeah.
Now, it was only a few clips, and then they were taken down. Immediately the next day, entire game leaked. Footage, like footage everywhere. Jeff's seen it. I've seen some footage. Johnny's seen some footage. I think all of us have been spoiled on one thing or two, right? I'm
I just
sure.
watched the online game. No, I didn't see any story or gameplay.
You saw no spoilers though?
No, I
No
know
one
nothing.
spoiled anything for you? That's crazy.
No.
But yeah, I mean, like that was like the talk of the town, and then immediately the next day, Sony was like, "Hey, Ghost of Tsushima
Yep.
is being delayed to July 17th, and June. Last of Us 2 is coming out June 23rd, right? Was that the
19.
19? So, Paya, what's your read on all this?
Um,
You were right, by the way. I just want to give you points because literally on the podcast last week, I re-listened to that part
Yeah.
where you and Johnny were
Sounds like that
arguing
too.
because Johnny
Yeah.
was saying it'll be pushed to PS5 launch, and then you said no, it'll either be late June, July, August.
Because okay, to be fair,
Uncharted 4, Last of Us, Uncharted 3, all of them were delayed 3 to 5 weeks in the end. No, they don't. They always have to have 3 to 5 weeks extra time at the end of the development cycle, and they delayed this 3 weeks. So it makes sense to me that they would do that.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. To be fair, when they said it's gonna be delayed beyond further notice, that's a big phrase right there. That could be like any.
Yeah.
It could be delayed till like
Now,
till the pandemic is
because
over.
They didn't know how many exactly weeks they needed. That's probably just
Okay.
why. They need 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 3 weeks. They need 3 weeks.
So we
There you
can
go.
officially confirm that the excuse was BS, right? Of
Yeah,
COVID.
Like I said from the beginning, that day that I said was BS.
We all knew it was gotta be. We all kind of were like,
Yeah.
So
I just
yeah.
tweeted it out to say it was BS. That's which I got a lot of hate for, but they're not anymore.
And
Whatever. I do think they had this planned, right?
right.
I just think that they were gonna announce this once the Xbox had their event.
Right.
That's when
Yeah.
I think they was gonna announce it originally.
Because what's crazy too is the leak for Last of Us 2, I would say is
Yeah.
arguably one of the biggest video game leaks ever.
Yeah,
Like
Probably.
I can't because
that's like the full game right there.
and it's like not even again we've had plenty of games that a week or two before launch someone's gotten it and played and put stuff online, but this is 2 months before the game is out. Like that's what's crazy about this is it's not just like a week or two, which again that always happens with games because breaking street dates and stuff. 2 months beforehand. That is plenty of time for people to
I mean,
know stuff.
yeah, you could say like Kingdom Hearts 3 because that released like people got it in like November and released it in January.
Right.
But I feel like The Last of Us 2 is more anticipated than Kingdom Hearts 3.
Well, Kingdom Hearts 2 wasn't November. It was late December because they basically a shipment. Like they were shipping physical
No,
copies.
people got it in November. I remember like after like a week after my birthday, that's when people started getting it.
Oh, did
No,
it go
one-
to Japan?
one guy
No,
got
he's
it.
right. He's
And
right.
then-
November. I just
Oh, yeah,
Googled it.
Yeah,
Okay,
it was
okay.
November.
But wait, when was it coming out in Japan?
It was like a week before the West.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, the Last of Us one was also it was pretty much crazy.
Keep in mind, also Final Fantasy Remake. That's why I quit talking about it. There was a lot of leaks online too about that. If you guys remember.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Also Final Fantasy 15. That shit.
Yeah.
Fine.
But yeah, this is crazier because it's like a build of the game. Like it's a 2-month early build of the game. We know now that we know that it's not a disgruntled employee.
No, it's basically they're saying it's from like a hacker who got into like the database and got the
That
build.
sounds fishy to me.
That's what I'm saying,
What do you
too.
think, Jeff? What's your read on all this?
Like, do you really think, like, okay, do you really think that now that all the authorities are at home right now,
Mm-hmm.
do you really think that makes a hacker getting into their PC to steal video from their PC,
Not even the video, actual gameplay. Like,
actual gameplay with the codes, with like the entire code in it, everything? Do you think that makes more sense than just an employee leaking in from home?
It makes less sense for sure.
They're probably trying to cover that shit up.
Well,
that's what I think.
Well, it doesn't matter. Like even Jason put out. I think the best thing is to wait because they're gonna like once they go to court and the person who responsible, we're gonna see who it is.
No, but the thing is, they won't announce it though. They won't really say anything. Like, they won't go to the public. Oh, this happened, that happened. They're not gonna say that. Like it's still gonna be rumors.
If the person gets charged, you're gonna just look up where they work then, if you know who there is.
Well, unless
But are you really gonna announce that information?
I don't know. Probably.
But
Not.
well, also at
Exactly.
the same time, like the disgruntled employee could have sent that footage to somebody. Like it's not necessarily the employee's gonna
Exactly.
get caught.
Well, the way this works, right? It was someone with the PS5 dev kit who leaked it. That has to be it. So it could have been so someone who has a dev kit could have somebody hacked Naughty Dog and leaked it. That's also a
crazy.
possibility.
That's crazy.
Because how it works with servers and all that, they have to have a PS5 dev kit in order for this to happen.
Yeah.
But also, this is like more. I don't know if you guys know this. In 2016, there was a closed studio, and the person basically sold their PS4 dev kit, and basically they got access to a bunch of games then that way. So what if like a PS5 dev kit was sold or stolen to a hacker who did this too? That's also a possibility. I'm just saying like a possibility.
Yeah. Also, poor Ghost of Tsushima keeps getting bumped because of The Last of Us. Like
Second time, yeah.
it has to keep fucking like dealing with Last of Us basically.
Honestly, I think they should have released Ghost first and then more polish for The Last of Us. Released after. But
Well,
I mean, they're close.
They
In,
only agree.
yeah, I think again the weird. It is still that weird thing for Ghost where they're like, it's a month. It's basically a month apart. It's like 28 days apart. So there's definitely gonna be some sales that are taken away because obviously right now like not everyone is super financially stable to be able to buy like 2 big games a month from each other. But obviously we also live in a time where more people are buying games than ever right now. So I think Ghost will be fine. We all know. I think we can all agree Ghost is gonna be fine.
yeah.
But yeah, so cool shit. Again, remember if you are scared of spoilers, mute a bunch of words and stuff because there are people that literally just make accounts to spoil shit.
Even if you don't spoil, you get fucking copyright strike apparently.
That's true. Jeff was a victim of copyright striking.
Sony trying to take my ass down.
They don't like you. Man.
DMCA.
It's because of Days Gone, man. It's because of Days Gone.
there you go. Yeah.
You spoke too much shit. You imagine you're too powerful, Jeff. You're too powerful. It's a problem. But you know what else is a problem? Nintendo. Possibly, most
Nintendo,
likely, not hosting a June Nintendo Direct. So this popped off at it was like really late at night. I saw it. Some people were like sending me shit. Where one of the main big leakers for Nintendo was basically saying don't expect a June report. Then the next day, it came out that like from VentureBee and a lot of big websites they have basically. The story seems to be that there was going to be a summer/June Direct, but because of COVID, a lot of people forget a lot of times that Nintendo Directs have a lot of third-party stuff. It's not just Nintendo stuff. So they're saying a lot of them are failing to get like trailers done or getting concrete release dates and all that stuff. So, and apparently Nintendo has tried like multiple times now, but something keeps fucking up. So, and also apparently Nintendo really wasn't prepared for the pandemic. So they actually need like extra work on their first party stuff. Like that was one of the reports in there. But the good news is they still have announcements to make. So it's just that instead of getting a full direct, which we haven't had since fucking September, which is insane, we're going to continue to either see random trailer announcements or mini directs, like not even mini directs, like maybe it'll be like
Twitter.
Yeah, either Twitter or it'll be like here's a Mario direct where they'll announce fucking Paper Mario and the Mario collection or whatever. But yeah, they say don't expect a direct basically till end of summer, which essentially means they'll have which they always do. They always have a direct that shows their fall lineup, like a bit more of their fall lineup and whatever's early the year after. So this is basically confirming Nintendo doesn't have a summer lineup really, like a first party summer lineup. They've got third party stuff coming out. They've got Animal Crossing doing their thing. They've got Smash DLC, but do not expect basically big first party stuff. Yeah, I mean, again, I've made a video about this. I've talked about this, and again, it sucks but this is kind of the world we live in right now. It's not really our choice. Again, you can tell Nintendo is having the most trouble with it. Like, because again, we look at Xbox right now, they're going to have a showcase next week. We have, in a few weeks, PlayStation's going to have their showcase, right? And also this summer, it's crazy how this summer, IGN's confirmed they're doing a summer event where they're showing games. GameSpot is doing one. Games Radar is doing one. And Jeff Keighley announced a summer of gaming event with a bunch of devs, right? All of these events that all these websites are hosting, really cool. None of them include Nintendo. So, which is insane. Yeah, so it's like you can tell Nintendo's like trying to figure out what exactly they want to do. I think so Nintendo's financial report is in 4 days. I think that's where we're going to get a lot of light shed. Like, I think that's when they're going to kind of open up a bit, talk about what's their... Because they'll probably say, usually we have games announced, but for now they're probably going to be like, there's going to be a couple unannounced titles we have for the year. Obviously, we're going to find out Switch sales and Animal Crossing sales. So it's going to be...
Can we predict that? What do you think is going to be the...
So here's the thing. It's only until... like. It's basically the financial report is until March 31st. So we're not going to know. Yeah, we're not going to know all the April sales, which is massive. So I'm assuming in 12 days it sold over 10 million copies. Easily. But
I'm going to guess. Okay, just guess the number. Just guess the number. Whoever gets the closest. What do you think exactly?
I'm going to. In 12 days?
You have to just one number. Don't have like between. Just one number.
11 million.
Okay, Johnny.
What are we talking about?
How much did Animal Crossing sell until
in the first
March
12
31st?
days of release?
Wait, how many days?
12 days, because Nintendo's financial report is coming up, and it's gonna have all numbers from January to March 31st.
In 12 days.
In 12 days, exactly.
Okay, so, I think easily like 7 million, but I think it's gonna be 10 million.
Yeah,
so realistically, I think 7 million.
Jeff,
I said 11 and a half.
Yeah, I am with you. Jeff, do you have one?
No.
All right, good, nice. 10 out of 10.
Jeff hates sales. He just fucking doesn't care.
But yeah, we'll have all those nerdy I'm very excited. I love Nintendo's financial reports because they're the only company that fucking shows their top 10 best-selling games.
Which everyone should do. I agree.
Everyone should
Someone should do that.
All right. Sony, you got nothing to hide. You have good sellers. Come on.
Which is, I don't like. Okay, so it was just a question.
Yeah, go.
What would be the reason not to update sales when you're actually still good? Like, I don't like.
I don't know.
That's the crazy part. It's not like God of War. Like last year, it sold 11 million in May, right?
Yeah.
It's only bigger now. Why would you not update that?
I don't know why they don't do it. Because it's weird. Like, it's like they always announce the hardware. They'll always announce PS Plus numbers. They'll always announce their services and PS Now. But it's like I don't know why they never want to.
It seems like this, right? The first 1 or 2 years they care about the sales.
Yeah.
And then like, oh, we sold enough. We don't have to update anymore.
Maybe they're not confident in like their others other than like the top 5. Maybe maybe they're like, oh, we don't want it to look like. Okay, this game sold 2 million as opposed to God of War, which sells like 20 million.
Well, I think is like, look at Nintendo, right? Mm-hmm. Nintendo could brag because their games are always $60, but with like Sony, their games go on sale like 2 months after, and there's a whole bunch of deals. So like you're bragging about selling a game that costs about $40 to $30. Well, for Nintendo, like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, that thing is still $60 and still selling like hotcakes. Like, of course, you're gonna brag about that.
Yeah.
What about other companies, third-party companies that also go on sale that tell their reports? Yeah, like for example, Witcher 3. They always update Witcher 3 twice a year.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
No matter what.
Well, because their financial report they do. But yeah, it's the thing of for Nintendo. I think this year it's kind of like it reminds me of 2018 because with the Switch, Nintendo has had a pattern where 1 year has a bunch of games. The next year has 1 or 2 bangers, and the rest are like there's maybe 1 or 2. So like 2017, obviously you have Mario Odyssey, Breath of the Wild 2. Breath of the Wild. You had ARMS, you had Splatoon, you had Mario plus Rabbids, you had like a bunch of shit.
Xenoblade 2.
Xenoblade 2, Fire Emblem Warriors, they had a bunch of stuff. 2018, they had Mario Tennis, Octopath, Pokemon Let's Go, and Smash, which were the 2 juggernaut sellers. But other than that, they really had like 2 or 3 other games. I think that was the Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze year port.
Yes.
And then you think last year they had Mario Bros. U Deluxe, which sold like 5 million copies. They had Mario Maker 2. They had Yoshi's Crafted World, Luigi's Mansion 3, Fire Emblem 3 Houses, Link's Awakening, Pokemon Sword and Shield. It's like they had a shit ton of games. So this year we're back into the 2018 style, where so far we've had Tokyo Mirage Sessions and Animal Crossing. And we're obviously they're gonna have their big fall thing, and then we'll have like No More Heroes, Bravely Second,
Xenoblade,
Bravely
Definitive Edition.
Yeah, and Xenoblade. So it's gonna be still a solid year. It's just that it's gonna be spread really weirdly.
I'm just worried about next year because you know how the development of games this year is basically like slowing down because of Corona.
But see, no, I think next year's good. I think if anything, next year's gonna be a banger year because a lot of games that were probably gonna come out this year are probably shifted to next year. So I think next year we're gonna see a lot of bangers. Plus next year again, PS5 and Xbox will be out, so we're gonna see big games.
About that.
Yeah.
So basically, because there's gonna be a bigger leap when they're making games for PS5 and Xbox.
Yeah.
For third-party games to be on Switch. Are they gonna release their next Switch Pro or Advanced, whatever model next year?
I think that's like a 2022 thing. Because I think 2021 they released like an unhandheld Switch, so just like a stationary Switch. I think next year, and then the year after, because basically there's like a new model that got leaked from like the data. That's how they
in the latest patch there was like there was a leaked code in the new data of the latest firmware update that showed like 2 hardware SKUs, which happened before for the Switch Lite.
And that's how they predicted the Switch Lite. So with this one, you could be able to have 2 Switch screens. So I don't know. I don't think that could be the Pro. I think that's just like a gimmick, maybe, or like something else.
Right. Well, again, I think we know that the dock adds power. So I think the best case scenario would be that there's a more powerful dock they're gonna release. That way you don't have to buy an entirely new Switch. Like you could either buy like they'll have it no matter what, a Switch newer model, or you could buy the Switch Pro dock. That way you don't have to spend like $300 or $400 to buy like a newer model of a Switch.
Exactly.
Plus, also, I think this is the year we're gonna see our first price drop for the Switch, because there has yet to be a price drop for the base Switch. We've had obviously the Switch Lite.
Do you think they actually dropped the price of a Nintendo console that's like selling really, really well?
See, I think this is the best year to do it because of next gen. Because think about it, if this year you're gonna have the PS5 and Xbox, whatever.
Bro, the Switch here in Sweden, right?
Yeah.
Costs more than a PS4 Pro and Xbox One X.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying this year.
They keep selling.
I know, but I think this holiday, when they know people are gonna want the shiny new boxes, having a discount on the Switch is gonna make people go like, "Oh fuck!" Like the Switch is actually even cheap. Well, yeah, I don't know.
The reason why is because like Nintendo Switch $300, Xbox One and PS5 $500. That sells on itself.
Exactly.
Yeah, plus Switch Lite obviously is like $250.
Okay, if they drop it anymore, they're gonna be like obsolete to get a Switch Lite.
Well,
I guess $50 more will be.
Yeah. Maybe they'll do
the
it
Switch
when
Lite was €150 here. I will fucking buy 2 of them.
the Switch Lite is insane. Like the Switch Lite was a massive success. So I think they could just keep it until the Switch whatever Pro happens. But yeah, so like I said, this year's gonna be again. I think the good thing about this year for Nintendo is it's gonna be fewer, but the games are gonna continue to review incredibly well. Like Animal Crossing has obviously been massive in sales and reviews. Xenoblade is going to be beloved by... we don't know. Well, the original reviewed incredibly well, so this one I could see the same. And then obviously they'll have their big Mario Fall game.
If you look at the Xenoblade 2's reviews, right?
Yeah.
There were like some reviewers... When it comes to JRPGs, right? They have like so weird complaints that...
Bro,
Like,
think
it's a
about it.
gear. Like, it's basically like
yeah.
their complaints. I mean, FF7 is a bit remake. I'm talking about like more of this art style that Xenoblade has. Usually, those games
no.
get like. I think they're bad because they're JRPGs, basically.
That's what I'm saying. Think of this FF7 remake, which is like incredible and huge and insane, scored as an 87. And that was a big fucking deal. Imagine, I assume for Xenoblade, like, again, to be fair, the original has like on a 91 or something. And this is
back then the reviews were way easier.
Yeah.
They were like and stuff.
So I could see this being around 85 to 90, kind of the same thing.
I think it'd be close to the original, to be honest.
I hope so, because we know there's gonna be some reviewers that are like, and there's not much new content or whatever. Obviously, there's the future connected DLC, but there's
it'll be a lot of quality of life changes.
Yeah,
that'll make the game way better.
Exactly. I mean, even speaking of Xenoblade, we got a trailer this week. Just with some new looks at the game. I think we're all very excited for it. The game looks fucking beautiful. Now again, we're in the marketing cycle for it. Only literally 3 weeks and like 4 days to go. So exciting.
Buy the game.
Yeah. Jeff and Pio, you both have the collectors coming, right?
Yes, the best collector's edition too.
Oh, Jeff, you have that one too? The big one? Jeff?
I'm getting it.
Oh shit. You're getting it too?
Yeah.
How are you getting
it? So there's this website where like Amazon sends it to that place and that place sends it to me.
Okay, well,
So,
good luck
like,
with that.
It's $30 to $40 more expensive, but I don't care.
Well, shit. Okay. All right. Cool. But yeah. So no, yeah. We're like in general right now we're May, and this is gonna be like a really fun month. Like this, I feel like this is a month where we're gonna see. Obviously, we're gonna have Xbox's thing. We're gonna see a couple third-party stuff announced soon. PlayStation's gonna start talking. Like it's not the crazy.
Hopefully.
Like, yeah, hopefully. Like it's not the craziest month for releases. I mean, we have Wonderful 101. We have Hatsune Miku. We got Xenoblade. We got. So I think those are the main ones. And give me live drop Goku, please. Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku.
Like you said on Goku Day, maybe.
On Goku Day. Well, so I'm trying to think because I'm looking on. Let me check the calendar here. Right, what day exactly is Goku Day? Goku Day is the 9th, so that's a Saturday. So it's not gonna be on Goku Day. I can see on Saturday they show a trailer for him, and he'll come out that week right after, like on Tuesday or Thursday, because that's usually when characters drop in fighters. They never drop on weekends. But yeah, so fucking hyped, baby. Let's go. Anything else in there, Jeff? Did you want the little moment to talk about Nier details?
I mean, it's not even this week though.
Didn't we? We found out a bunch about it. No.
Oh yeah, we basically found out that it's a remake. Like I said at the beginning, everyone's like, "Oh, it's a remaster." I was the only one saying it's a remake because I know how Yoko Taro works.
Yes, sir.
I know Yoko Taro would never release the same game with just better graphics.
Yes, sir.
I was the only one saying it's a remake, and I was right. Just once again.
So you're saying Johnny's trash?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
So you do want to start it, Fidel?
Huh?
Anyway.
You want to start something, huh?
No.
I already know. I already know.
I just remember. I just remember. You were telling. You were making fun of Jeff saying it's just a remaster, and here we are.
No. When the fuck did I say that?
You said that.
I never doubted him it was a remake. I just said about the gameplay.
No. You said it was going to be a remaster.
Listen. Before you slander my name and all that stuff, I was just making fun of the gameplay. I never doubted it was like a remake. I knew it was going to be a remake. It's impossible to remaster a game like that.
Anyway, let's move on.
So they have someone from Platinum, right, making the gameplay.
Okay, so we assume there's a new engine because they're not showing any footage yet. So
yeah, that's really suspicious.
We assume new graphics. I mean, it's a given.
Yeah.
They confirm new gameplay. They're reworking the entire gameplay to make it more appealing to Nier Automata fans.
Good.
Yes.
So it's going to be probably hack and slash with maybe better than Automata, I'd say. By the way, it's supervised by I don't know his first name, but Tora from Platinum Games.
Okay. Oh, really?
The
Okay.
guy who worked on like the Astro Chain combat. It's supervised as other stuff as well.
That's what I
So, like,
like.
Platinum Games have their work in that game. They're supervising that shit. And it's going to have new characters. 2B and 9S voice actor are involved.
Okay.
Probably a new ending.
I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this.
What else? The overall the cinematics. They said the cinematography will stay the same.
Yeah.
The cinematic will stay the same, but for more stuff.
That's pretty good though. Like the cinematics are usually good even in last gen games. So
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Just
I mean
bump up
that's
the
really cool.
resolution.
Yeah, I'm excited. Again, I even me, it's like the way he worded it from the beginning. I knew it was gonna be more than just like a little remaster. When I watched
What do
that
you
combat on YouTube, I was like, "There's no human way they're gonna keep that combat. There's no human way they would keep that. That looks horrifying."
also, when do you guys think the release is gonna be? If you had to guess.
This year.
Okay, so this year or next year? When is it gonna
This
be?
year. Late next year. Late this year.
You know what?
Maybe on
I'm gonna say next year. I'm gonna.
I'm saying November.
Bro.
I think November.
Bro, okay.
Let's see.
So
Jeff,
yeah,
what's your-
last year,
Yeah.
they said Yogotaro next game will release in 2020.
Yeah.
This is Yogotaro next game. So why are we even debating?
We had a pandemic that came and fucked up gaming schedules.
Yeah, but not every game is like, not every game is concerned.
Yeah, I just think like I honestly, if there was again, if none of this was going on, I would have said it's a lock in for this year. But I feel like it's weird that like you have to dig in old interviews and stuff to know it's 2020, as opposed to them right now going like the fact that they don't, not even in that teaser trailer or anything, say 2020. That just tells me they're not confident yet. I think maybe they're aiming for it. But I just think you would have had, by this point, like, think of a game like Babylon's Fall, right? That's 2020. We don't even have a date. And
I mean,
like,
to be fair, they have a base already. for
yeah,
Nier
yeah,
Replicant.
that's the thing. Yeah. I mean, with any remaster, well, this is entering It's in that. It's kind of like Xenoblade, where it's like they're
Well,
literally
he said this, right? He said upgraded version.
exactly, yeah. No, I mean, it reminds me a
what
bit
about-
of Xenoblade, where it's like they remade all the models and stuff, but obviously it's literally the same, like, cinematography, it's the same movements, it's the same style. Obviously, they changed and fixed a shit ton of things. But yeah, again, I hope it's this year, but if I would, like, my bet would be next year. You guys are all saying this year, though. So we'll see.
Oh, also,
what's up?
Wonderful 101.
Oh, yeah, I mean...
Oh,
Yeah, the physicals are delayed to June 30th for everybody. But and also people who backed it will get a Steam key this week on May 7th.
Yeah.
And for everyone else, the game comes out May 22nd digitally. Again, more and more people are just going to be buying digital games from now on. So that's going to be a thing. And I'm fucking excited, man. I haven't played that game in a while, and free Steam copy, I'll take it. I'm not going to complain about that.
Same.
So yeah, I think that's it. That's gonna wrap it up for this week. Talk about everything here. Stadia had a little direct, no one cared.
It's Tifa's birthday.
Tifa's Pio, what do you have to say for Tifa's birthday?
I already put 2 posts today.
Okay, what this isn't okay, this isn't your Twitter.
Okay, okay, so basically, let's say she has a long workout, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she like takes off her sneakers, right? They're very sweaty. Instead of putting her socks in the washer, I will put the entire sock in my mouth and clean it in my mouth.
Okay.
Why are you even doing this?
Why?
You like it, huh?
Ah.
Yeah. He is horny. Well, anyways, that's it. That's all for this week's show. Thank you all for coming. Next week, obviously, we'll have a shit ton of things to talk about. Maybe Nintendo will stop fucking me. All right?
I fucking love you, Jeff Stat. Thank you.
Bye.